Welcome to Guess or Mess, the game show by PragerU Kids. I'm Xavier, and in this show, if you answer the question fast and correctly, you avoid getting totally gross and messy. Yeah. Joining us today, we've got
Marco
and
Mikey.
Before coming here, each of you read our PragerU Kids digital magazine about Herb Brooks from our website. Now we're going to see how much of it you remember. Here are your messes for today. Sauerkraut, blue slime, frosting and insect sprinkles, nacho cheese spray, ketchup and mustard, mystery eggs, snails, hidden messes, and a pie in the face. Before we play, Herb Brooks was an American ice hockey coach and player from St. Paul, Minnesota. He is best known for leading the U.S. men's ice hockey team to win a gold medal at the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York. They famously defeated the Soviet Union in the game known as the Miracle on Ice, one of the greatest moments in sports history. Brooks set high expectations for his players and developed a new style of hockey that utilized the Soviets' way of playing against them. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Yes!
That's what I'd like to hear. The youngest player goes first. Everyone put your hands in the bowl. You're not allowed to take your hands out of the bowl for the entire game. If you do, you lose a point. And I got eyes on the back of my head and a room full of cameras. First question goes to Marco. Where was Herb Brooks born? A, St. Paul, Minnesota, B, Los Angeles, California, or C, Dallas, Texas?
A, St. Paul, Minnesota.
That is correct. A, St. Paul, Minnesota. The state of Minnesota played a big role in Brooks' life. He attended college and coached hockey at the University of Minnesota. He eventually recruited many players from his alma mater to compete in the 1980 Olympic Winter Games.
Oh, gee.
Have you ever had sauerkraut before?
No.
It's pretty gross if you ask me. Take a smell of that.
No.
You gave it to your friend. You don't want to even smell it?
Yeah.
Get a whiff of it first. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mikey.
Oh, no.
Oh, ew.
Didn't even smell that.
You don't like fermented cabbage and nasty water? Ew.
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Next question is for Mikey. While training with the U.S. Olympic team in 1960, what happened to Brooks right before the games? A, he broke his leg during practice. B, his coach cut him from the team. Or C, he got a job and didn't compete.
A, he broke his leg before the game.
That is incorrect. Let's see if Marco can steal it. Marco. While training with the U.S. Olympic team in 1960, what happened to Brooks right before the games? A, he broke his leg during practice. B, his coach cut him from the team. Or C, he got a job and didn't compete.
B, his coach cut him from the team.
That is correct. B, his coach cut him from the team. During his training with the 1960 Olympic team, Brooks' coach Jack Riley brought in a new player and sent Brooks home the day before the games. That team won the gold medal, which made Brooks even more determined to one day take home Olympic gold. He would later play for the U.S. in the 1964 and 68 games, but the gold medal still evaded him. We should add a little color to his sauerkraut. It looks kind of bland in there. I think this is something to turn you into a Smurf. It's gonna match your shirt at least. Oh. Look at you and your Smurf hands.
What is that?
What's it feel like now?
It's goo with lemon stuff.
Close enough. The next question is for Marco. In 1961, Herb Brooks graduated from the University of Minnesota with a degree in which field? A, hockey, B, physical education, or C, psychology?
C, psychology.
That is correct. C, psychology. Brooks earned a degree in psychology, which is the study of the human mind. This came in handy when he coached his 1980 Olympic team. He used psychology to unify his team when the players were holding onto feelings of rivalry from their college days. Hello again, Mikey. How you doing today? Do you feel like a Smurf yet?
No.
A Smurf would be happier about what you're about to get next. It's just some harmless frosting right there on your arms.
Oh, what is awesome?
Oh, look how cool that looks with the blue. Look at that little color in there. I don't hear a thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank
so
you.
Disgusting.
Wow, some people would really appreciate.
At least it helps with the smell.
That's the attitude to have.
Ooh.
I think we should add a little crunch to the stew you have over here. Smurfs love insects. Ah, it's swimming in there. Ew. You look like you're in shock.
Just drown them.
They'll probably eat all the sauerkraut at least. The smell will get better. Next question is for Mikey. When Brooks selected his Olympic team, what strategy did he use to squash the rivalries between his players? A, he made himself their common enemy. B, he took them to lunch to talk. Or C, he cut teammates who couldn't get along.
C, cut teammates who couldn't get along.
That is incorrect.
No.
Let's see if Marco can steal it again. When Brooks selected his Olympic team, what strategy did he use to squash the rivalries between his players? A, he made himself their common enemy. B, he took them to lunch to talk. Or C, he cut teammates who could not get along.
A, he made himself their common enemy.
That is correct. A, he made himself their common enemy. The team Brooks selected was made up of players from the University of Minnesota and Boston University, rivals who had played against each other in the NCAA. Brooks knew he could build a strong team, but dealing with regional cliques was not productive. To unify them, he created a common enemy so they wouldn't have time to hate each other. That enemy was him. My, oh my, it is truly Nacho Day. And in queso, you are wondering, this cheese is old, expired, and spoiled.
You serious?
It is. This is a very serious game, as you can see. Have you accepted your fate with the nacho cheese spray? You don't get a choice here. Oh my goodness. Oh.
At least your worms
That's
get
enough.
something to eat.
You don't want your worms to be hungry, do you?
You want them to be starving.
We can't always get what we want, but today your worms will. Oh, sorry. I think that's enough of the cheese
Obviously, it
spray.
didn't happen to me.
What's that sound? Oh yeah, that means it's time for a Patriot Pop Quiz. Now, each of you get a chance to answer a trivia question about America that was not in your Herb Brooks digital magazine. But there's a twist. You'll both be blindfolded for your question and mess. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 1 goes to Marco. Name 2 presidents whose faces are carved into Mount Rushmore.
George Washington and Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. The answers are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Located in South Dakota, Mount Rushmore was established in 1925 to memorialize significant contributions each president made to the country. The carvings stand 60 feet tall, were designed by sculptor Gutzen Borglum, and cover over 1,278 acres.
What?
You guys are gonna make me put this in his bowl?
What?
Where did you even get all of these eyeballs from?
Oh, ew.
Oh no.
I want to look at this so badly. You're making me want to just...
Oh, no.
That sounds disgusting.
It is disgusting. Oh,
I don't even know what it is. Are these real?
they're as real as eyeballs get. It's a good thing you can't see those, ironically. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 2. Mikey, what is the state capital of California? A, Los Angeles, B, Sacramento, or C, San Francisco?
B, Sacramento. Oh.
That is correct. B, Sacramento. Located in Northern California, where the American and Sacramento rivers meet, Sacramento was named the permanent state capital of California in 1879. Marco, you were so close to having the cleanest bowl in the history of Guess or Mess. You know that, right?
Yeah.
This is probably the grossest thing you can start your bowl with, I can tell you that.
Oh, what is it?
I don't even know, but it looks spoiled, it looks chunky, and it looks like something I would never put on my plate. But it's going in your bowl. Keep your hands in there.
What is this?
Keep your hands in.
What is this?
It's spoiled milk and a couple other things. Oh, I think one of the mealworms from Mikey's bowl might have crawled into yours to eat whatever's in there. Now let's get those blindfolds off and see what those messes are. So Mikey, your bowl is full of little tiny onions. And Marco, your bowl is filled with nasty, chunky, spoiled cottage cheese.
It's not something so gross.
Next question is for Marco. Which top team was the team to beat in the 1980 games?
Soviet Union.
That is correct. The answer is Soviet Union. For 20 years leading up to the Lake Placid Games, the Soviet Union proved themselves the greatest hockey team in history at that time. They won Olympic gold in 1964, 1968, 1972, and 1976. Herb knew the strength of the U.S. team's biggest opponent and devised a plan to throw their game right back at them.
Oh.
This is 100-year-old yellow mustard. This is like one of the first ever mustard bottles made.
That'd be rare if it was.
It is rare. And now,
It's gone.
it's on you. Oh. Ew.
Oh, you farted, Mikey. Nice. That's enough. I think that's enough.
That's enough? Do you think so?
Nah,
I don't think so either.
that's enough.
But it's time for ketchup. Ew. You look so grossed out by your bowl, I just don't get it.
It's just worms, slime. Fine, then. Do you want to switch? You want to switch? No. Okay.
The next question is for Mikey. What was the name of the strenuous skating drill Brooks had his team do after they tied Norway in the pre-Olympic exhibition game?
I don't know the name, but I know what he did.
Ooh. I think Marco's gonna have to steal it. Marco, what was the name of the strenuous skating drill Brooks had his team do after they tied Norway in a pre-Olympic exhibition game?
Isn't that called Brookisms?
Brookisms is incorrect. The correct answer is Herbies. Brooks aimed to send a message that the United States was a force to be reckoned with. But when his team tied with the weakest team, the Norwegians, he decided to teach his boys a lesson. He required them to do Herbies repeatedly in front of everyone to remind them to take their Olympic journey seriously. Oh, it's time.
I'll have it.
You're both getting it. Some of these eggs are real, some of them might be confetti. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you got lucky.
Ooh, now I get something to play with.
You do. Your bowl was getting a little boring, I think.
Well, I'm good with it.
He's good with it. I'm good with it too. And now let's see if your luck is a little better this time. Do you think you have a real egg in here?
I hope not.
Oh, finally some luck for you.
Are they all confetti?
Nope, some of them are
Crack
real.
one on your head.
On my head? Maybe later. Next question is for Marco. Why was the United States' 1980 Olympic victory over the Soviets so significant? A, they won a gold medal. B, the game was shown on TV. Or C, it reignited a sense of national pride.
C, it reignited a sense of national pride.
That is correct. C, it reignited a sense of national pride. For many, the game was about more than hockey. The victory reinvigorated the United States' struggling spirit and reminded everyone what it felt like to be a proud American. The Soviets were defeated on American soil, a Cold War battle won on ice. Have you ever had escargot? Do you like snails?
No.
This is fine dining in France, and you don't appreciate it?
No.
I think some of them should eat some of that frosting off of you first. These are delicious. You have no idea what you're missing out on. What? You don't like them on your arms?
No.
Fine, let's just dump them all in your bowl.
No. No.
Mikey, how many snails are swimming in your bowl now?
Maybe like 100.
I think we should make it 101. And now it's time for the final question. And this is an important one. Whoever gets this one wrong gets a pie in the face. But there's another twist. In order to answer the question, you must hit your buzzer first. Make sure you listen to all the answer choices before hitting your buzzer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Final question. When his team defeated the Soviets, why did Brooks leave the arena? A, he needed to use the restroom. B, he let his players receive all the attention. Or C, he had to speak at a press conference. Wow, it looked like you guys hit the buzzers at the same time. Let's do an instant replay. Marco hit the buzzer first. What is the answer?
B, he let his players receive all the attention.
That is correct. B, he let his players receive all the attention. When the team rushed off the benches to celebrate their win, Herb was seen leaving the arena. He wanted his players to enjoy the attention they rightfully deserved. Brooks always sought to put the needs of his team first. It's pie time. How do you like whipped cream?
It's all right.
This is the best whipped cream you'll ever have.
That's a lot.
There you go. And some nice little chocolate drizzle for you. See, I feel like I totally could be a baker if I wanted to be.
I don't like sprinkles.
But I like sprinkles, and I make the rules here. Just a little bit for you. Just give it a nice little pretty chocolate topping. This is my favorite thing to do. Can I get a countdown, please? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Look, I'm like...
Bon appetit! How's it taste? Thumbs down. Here's what we learned. Herb Brooks was an American ice hockey coach who is considered one of the greatest of all time. He coached the game known as the Miracle on Ice, in which his U.S. team defeated the Soviet Union team. Brooks was able to do this by developing a new style of hockey and demanding exceptional performance from his players. The winner of our 5-point star and American flag trophy is Marco. On our flag, red stands for courage, white is for purity, and blue is for justice and perseverance. Our flag is a worldwide symbol for freedom. It belongs to all Americans, together as one through our differences. Did you guys have fun today?
Yes.
No? Well, for being such great sports anyway, we're sending you guys home with gifts from our PragerU store. And we hope you learned something too. For more fun, visit us at PragerUKids.com and enjoy all of our digital magazines and shows. Now, how about you guys give each other a handshake? Don't be shy. How about a high five? You know what? You guys earned it. Give me a high five too. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you for watching. You know we've got more episodes, right? Watch the whole series on our website. And parents, you can subscribe at PragerUKids.com.